Jackson. Welcome back to the channel. Oh my god. It's like early morning and I'm like, what's best to do than to bring you a juicy content? Now, it seems like I'll try my best to not be shady because of your favorites, but if I am dull, I don't care. Anyways, so it seems like we've gone past the season of or the period of, oh my god, oh, he is fine, she's fine, we haven't really spoken, blah blah blah, playing it cool. It's time to be shady. It is time to be shady. And all these ex-housemates of Big Brother Titans are intentionally being very, very shady. And I will just start with Thabang, who recently had an interview, I think a media round, maybe on radio or something, but it seems like a radio or podcast. And he was live streaming, obviously, because that's like one of the ways to engage with their fans. And then he was asked random questions, you know, things he liked, things he didn't like, what it's been like so far, and all the 9 yards. And he responded quite good and fluently, like he always would respond. But what caught our attention, what caught the attention of fans, is the fact that they started asking him things he preferred and people he preferred. They asked him for food. They went on to talk about football teams, and then they went to the housemates. And I could remember he was asked, Millie and Justin, who do you choose? He went with Justin. He was asked I think Khosi and Nelisa, and this guy outrightly chose Nelisa over Khosi. Yes, he literally picked her. And then the next question even made me laugh more, because they were asking him looks or brains, or beauty or brains, and he was like brains. And it was sounding quite shady, because it felt like he was saying, you know, he would choose somebody like Tsatsi over, you know, Khosi. And it ain't my business, but I like the shade that is happening right now. And really, talking about shade, let's move to Khosi and Blue Aiva. So anyways, Khosi girl, I see what you're doing and I respect you, but girl, you were coming off as somebody who was kind of pained or denying the fact that we saw the truth of what was really happening. So of course, Khosi had an interview, a talk, sit and talk. Well, it's a podcast, actually, podcast and chill by one of those people in South Africa. I don't know who organizes it, so no offense. And then, of course, the conversation led them to talk about Blue Aiva. And I'm like, okay, girl, let's hear it. And she was like, you know what? The fact that she would come out of the house to see videos and conversations, which looked as though Blue Aiva was thinking that Khosi really cared or felt threatened by her. It's actually like terrible. Like, it's not like Khosi doesn't, according to her, she doesn't see Blue Aiva as a competition. That after all, they came in on Sunday and then Blue Aiva came in on Thursday. And she was like, oh, who's this new girl? And they don't really talk or anything. Even in the house, this, that, and that everything she was doing, she only had a problem with Yemi. And I'm like asking the question, okay, I don't understand. If you're saying that you really didn't care, wasn't Yemi actually the one going for Blue Aiva? Was that not your pain for you to have given him, for example, ultimatum of 5 hours, giving him ultimatum of this, telling him to leave her and be with you alone and all that? So why are you saying like she was not a threat? And then of course the interviewer went on to even ask that, and well, didn't she even see that even after the show, her what's the name, Blue Aiva and Yemi have been spending a lot of time together, and she was like, she really doesn't care whatever they're having, whatever they're doing, but nobody should tag her along the lines of, you know, Blue Aiva was a threat, or she really cares about whatever Blue Aiva does. I'm like, okay. Like I said in the beginning of this video, it is the season of shade. It is the season of being petty. I will offer it. Now, she moved on from there to even go on. I think it was after that interview that she went to chill with Marvin in what looks like a romantic date, a romantic night out or evening out to eat and chill. I'm like, Marvin knows what what he's really doing. Basically, that's all I can say. Marvin really knows what he's gunning for, and he might end up getting it, because at this point in time, Khosi needs that man that could be an all-rounder. And I don't know, Marvin is not the kind of guy that Lady Jackson would want to be with, but you know, it could just be for Khosi. Flips my hair. Oh my god, these guys are so petty and mushy, and I like it really, but let's see how crazy it gets from here.
Kevin Hart or Michael B. Jordan?
Kevin Hart.
Okay.
Khosi or Nelisa?
Yeah. Nelisa.
Okay.
Justin or Melly?
Oh, that's tough. I'm close to all of them. Justin.
Okay.
Maternal side of the family or paternal side?
Maternal.
Okay.
Looks or brains?
Brains.
Oh!
Really?
Alright.
Okay.
I'm thoroughly surprised.
Interesting.
So, I just need to know that. Can you tell me a bit about maybe some things that you
I like reading. I like reading weird books. Not like weird as in, but like weird as in, I don't read novels.
Oh, okay.
So I
like
listen.
fantasy stuff.
Yeah, I don't read that. I read like self-help, psychology, financial books and stuff like that. So,
Okay.
I like food, so like I'll travel anywhere for food.
Okay.
What else? I have a particular taste in music in terms of like I listen to a lot of things, but I really enjoy like R&B. I really enjoy discovering artists. Yeah, like I really have a deep love for music that I don't know how to.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do with it.
Who's your favorite artist? Who are you listening to right now?
Right now, outside of my piano, I'm listening to Brent. Yeah, Brent Fires.
Have you heard Sishi?
Sishi, I haven't heard his music really.
Please, if you like
I heard one song and it was really good.
Yeah.
But I really haven't given him a chance.
Yeah, give him a chance.
Okay. Let's talk about where you come from, dog. Are you from Zondi or Deep Kloof?
My time was split growing up. During the week, I was in Deep Kloof because it was closer for school.
Okay.
Weekends, I was in Zondi. But obviously, as high school came out, I had sports during the weekend and I was most of the time in DK. Okay. So I'd say I'm from DK, but I can't forget that I come from Zondi as well.
Yeah. Alright, and you matriculated in 2019, right?
Yeah.
Then you started working the year after that.
Yeah.
How was that shift for you? Like, did you not want to go to varsity?
I did, but like.